What is up, Internet world, and welcome back to Accelerate. I'm Mike Heasy, and today we're bringing the 2025 Volvo EX30. We are here in beautiful Toronto, Ontario. Take a look at Volvo's fastest accelerating vehicle. I was expecting a car, but I saw this. This is the all-new 2025 Volvo EX30, and it's their fastest accelerating vehicle. It makes 422 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. It's available in 5 different exterior colors, 4 different interior colors, and let me tell you something, it's their smallest SUV. And by fastest accelerating, this goes to 100 in 3.6 seconds. As far as range goes, estimates have it at 442 kilometers for the single motor rear-wheel drive called the extended range. And if you opt for the twin motor performance, you get 426 kilometers. Remember, these are all estimates. Now, Volvo says the extended range battery can be charged from 10% to 80% using a 153 kilowatt DC fast charger in less than 27 minutes. And if you charge it from home, 0 to 100% should take about 8 hours. To the front, check out this front end. There is absolutely no grille, nice and smooth and clean. And then you have these headlights. We first saw them on the EX90, however, they're slightly different. They have no open and close mechanism. They are completely fixed. Now, as we move down, take a look at this cool Volvo emblem. There is a camera built in, but the coolest part is how they've used the plastic on the bottom underneath all this glossy black trim. Look at it, it's not a flat piece of plastic. It actually has little lines, perfect for ASMR. Now, Volvo's commitment to safety doesn't stop just at obvious radars. There are actually one built into the front fender here, one built to this fender here, and one right into the logo. Let's look underneath and see how big this frunk is, but more so, the Easter egg right there. To the side of this Volvo EX30, take a look at the front right here. You can see these headlights from the side. It even says Volvo built into the headlight. Then you have these fender flares that are indented. It gives a really wide look from your angle. Then you've got 20-inch wheels that are not your regular boring electric wheels. These things look super cool, and they say Volvo right on them. Now, moving back, you will see it has an all black roof and a massive panoramic sunroof. This is a really cool feature. See how the mirror is fully encased in this piano black or gloss black housing. On the bottom here, you see how you have the same design as you do in the front bumper. It's not just boring plastic. They've spruced it up a little. So if you're wondering how large this EX30, well, it's the same size as a Volkswagen GTI, except this is way faster. Now, as we round out the end of the vehicle, you'll see this EX30 badge, and you'll also see how short these overhangs are. Look how small it is from here till here. That means it has a really long wheelbase for its size. And speaking of the size, this is the first and only luxury vehicle available this small. To the back, take a look at the sporty, clean spoiler. But more importantly, take a look at this split taillight design. It has a feature and a function. This piece right here helps reduce drag. This little tiny piece, yep, that's why it's there. And then you'll see how the Volvo is encased in this trim all the way around in the C design on the lower taillight. And to carry forward, the same as the front and the side, you have this clickety, clickety, clickety. And no exhaust pipes because this is full electric. How much room do we got? Let's find out. Will I fit? Will I fit? I will fit. And there are 2 load floors, and I'm in the higher of the 2. Bye-bye. Now, in the trunk, you do have 2 load heights, like I just mentioned. This is it when it's on the lower level. You have 60-40 split seats in the back as well. Will it fit? Back seat of the all-new Volvo EX30. Now, most people need to know how many people you can fit back here. Well, you can fit 3. This is a 5-seater. And how much room do I have? I'm 5'9". Take a look at my legs. That's exactly where I would be sitting, and I have ample room. How about headroom? Well, I'm 5'9", not the tallest torso in the world, but I have a lot of room. I have just about one punch. And the reason for that is this moonroof. It is huge. Look how it goes past my head. And that's why I don't feel claustrophobic back here. Including these door panels, they're really, really skinny and tight because Volvo has this center approach to this EX30. Everything is centered. The switches are on the rear center console right here. There's nothing in the door panel because they're tight to create more space inside the vehicle. It also has a two-tone or two-style interior. One is this Nordic sort of material, it's all recycled, and then you have this knit on top, so two different materials, two material, not two-tone. Because this is all electric, I have a completely flat floor. I also have two USB-Cs right here in the back of the center console. I do have enough space to fit sort of 3/4 of a cell phone, and then I have this removable storage compartment here with more Easter eggs on the side. And if I want to hide my cell phone or keep it in a spot specifically for me, I can put it right here on the back of the seat. Front seat of the Volvo EX30. So this is my exact driving position right here. Take a look at how much headroom I have. I got a ton. So anybody 6'3", 6'4" would have no problem sitting inside this. So let's start with the door panel here. Everything about it is futuristic. Let's take a look at this spackle. It's like paint spackle, but it reminds me of high-end chocolate. Yep, some people say gear and fancy shirts, but no. It's chocolate for me. And the door panel is really, really skinny and tight, so you have more cabin space because everything is in the center. Like, take a look at the speaker. You have a sound bar that amplifies the same sound as 5 speakers. You have a double flat steering wheel, one on the top and one on the bottom. You've got these sensors to make sure that you're focused on the road. Then you have obviously your shifter, and then putting it in gear is on the right-hand side. Then you have this center 12.3-inch vertical screen where everything is done through it. It is Google-based. And then of course you have park, reverse, and drive all up here. There is no screen in front of you, but you don't need it because Tesla doesn't need it. Now on the bottom here you see more speckle and then ambient lighting right there. Very futuristic, a lot of depth, makes the vehicle bigger than it actually is, because that's what people's concerns are. Is this big enough? And well, so far, so good. And if you're wondering where the glove box is, it's right here. It's a center glove box and it opens by hitting the button right on the screen. Then you have wireless chargers. Then you have this little thing. Come take a look. You open it up just like a closet door and you have 2 USB-Cs, a little bit of storage, and this cool blue color palette on the bottom. Now, if you're wondering where the cup holders are, they're hidden right here. They open up to expose them both, and then I push it in gently, and it locks right there for a single guy like me. And then here are your switches. You have left and right, and then when I hit the rear button, that controls the rear left and right. Lock and unlock the doors, and that's it. Very clean, very manageable, and very 2025. I want to give a shout out to Volvo Canada for bringing me here to take a look at the all-new EX30 in the flesh and enjoy some of their interiors, like this one. Breathe.